Let us close our game of poker, take our tin cups in our hand, while we all stand by the cook tent's door, while dried mummies of hard crackers are handed to each man. Oh, hardtack, come again no more.
Hello, I'm Ranger Stephanie with Richmond National Battlefield Park. I can usually be found at historic Tredegar, the largest ironworks for the South during the Civil War. But today, many of our visitors that come to the site recognize it as the location for Richmond Folk Festival. Now, my favorite part of the Richmond Folk Festival, of course, is the food and the music. Just like during the Civil War, food and music brought joy to many soldiers. Now, I would like to invite you into my kitchen to make a special Civil War treat called hardtack. Hardtack is known as a hard biscuit or cracker. He had a couple of nicknames like sea biscuit, trail bread, and my personal favorite, worm castles. Now, this tasteless biscuit was a staple diet of most soldiers' food. It would last months or even years without spoiling. Now, to give this tasteless treat a little pizzazz, soldiers would eat it with honey or jam. In order for me to make this special treat, I'd like to introduce my daughter and special guest, Junior Ranger Maryann. Now, you will need 3 ingredients to make hardtack. First, you're going to need 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of water, and a small cup of salt, about 2 teaspoons of salt. You're going to first pour in the dry ingredients. So we're going to pour in the flour. Help me. Thank you, Maryann. Woo. We're going to pour in the salt now. Awesome. And then I like to mix the dry ingredients together. Awesome. Then we're going to take our 1 cup of water and we're going to slowly pour it in little by little using our spoon to stir. At one point, you're going to have to just use our hands and get a little messy, right, Maryann?
Yep.
So your hands should be nice and washed, ready to go. And we just start mixing until it becomes a giant basic clay ball of dough.
Many days you have lingered upon our stomachs, sorrow, hardtack, come again no more.
But now we're going to roll it out. All right, so this is where it really gets messy, right, Maryann? We're going to take a little bit of flour. I kind of spread it out on my kitchen counter, but if you have a cutting board or something that would work better for you, you could definitely use that. We're going to take our ball of dough and I kind of mush it out just a little bit. Take some of the flour, put it on our rolling pin, right, Maryann?
Yes.
And we're going to try to roll this sucker out. You can use a butter knife and a little nail, just a regular nail. So this is what I normally do, is I cut the edges off with a butter knife. I kind of make it into a rectangle or square. Okay. Then you take your nail and you're going to start making those little holes. This lets the heat get in there. Always have supervision, especially for kids, when using these. So you're going to go ahead and we're going to do 4 across and 4 down, Maryann. After you're done putting your little holes on the pieces of hardtack, you want to place it on a cookie sheet just like Junior Ranger Maryann is doing. Maryann, are you ready to put these into the oven? All right. Your oven should be preheated at 375. And then you're going to wait about 20 to 25 minutes and you will have hardtack.
'Tis the dying wail of the starving. Hardtack, hardtack, come again once more. You were old and very wormy, but we pass your